someone out there has a lot of Wi-Fi and they just don't know what to do with it. Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel again. Okay, I think this is better. I don't mind this blank vibe going on here, but yeah, let's get to today's video. So today we're going to be talking about a website that I use as a graphic designer to make passive income. But before we begin, I do want to mention a couple of things that you need to know. First of all, I am not a financial advisor, and this video is not sponsored by the website I'm going to be talking about. Thirdly, I am going to be putting a free set of affirmation cards in the link down below. And also the last thing is, my friend Cindy wanted me to post some of the work that I've done, so I think I'm going to put one or two graphics here that I've done before, basically. So yeah, with that said, let's get into the video. So the website we're going to be talking about today is Postermywall. Now Postermywall is an online software, kind of like Canva, but less sophisticated in my own personal opinion. And basically what happens is there's templates that you use, and if you like what you have designed, what you have personalized for yourself, you get to buy it, or there's a certain amount of free templates that you can get, but they'll only be in PNG. So if you want something like a high quality print, you'll have to purchase it. So as a graphic designer, I get to create templates there, and people get to purchase them on, people get to purchase them basically. But the website itself gets a certain amount of money, and then you get a certain amount of money. When you make $50 at the end of the month, they'll pay you. If you don't, you just have to wait till the next month, the month beginning like the first week, maybe, most probably, is what I've read. So this is one of the passive income sources I've been using as a graphic designer for the past year, and I would not have come to you guys if I hadn't tried it for myself. And that's why I'm not going to tell you guys each and every passive income source of mine, because I'm still trying some out. Some are in progress, some basically I'm just going to tell you a bit about my experience, and I want to give you real digits and not just estimates. I want to give you guys the real thing, and I hope I'm allowed to do it. So I have my phone here, and I'm going to insert some screenshots here of my page at the moment and some issues that I've gone through with this website. So I have my page here, and I'm just gonna kind of explain what happened. So in the end of 2019, beginning of 2020, I found this website, and I was like, I don't know. I was like, I don't know, but we're gonna try. I did not want to just like, I didn't want to give up. I didn't want to just brush it off. So I never took it seriously. I never took it seriously. Now that I'm really thinking about it, I never took it seriously. I did not take it seriously the first year until I cashed out my first amount of money. It was not $50, it was actually more than, and I'll explain why. But I wasn't serious until I reached the $50 mark, and I was due for a cash out. And mind you, this was around August, so I was like, Shatoita, and my mom was like, Mom, if you're watching this, thanks for hyping me, and thanks for letting me use your phone. I love you, Mom. I love you too. I was ready to cash out. It was the beginning of the month, so I thought, it's like prepared the thing and whatever, and something happened, but I wasn't able to cash out. So then I asked my best friend, hi, I love you too, honey. I asked my best friend, and she hooked me up, and she managed to cash out the money for me, and I made $71 but here it's gonna say 68 or something along those lines. But I can't show you the screenshot of the 71 because it's on my best friend's account, so I'm just like, no. It says 68, but somehow I managed to get 71. I don't know how that worked out. I don't know why she got 71 till this day. I'm not sure why. I don't know, but she got $71 and she managed to cash out. We spent the money on us because a side note is passive income. I don't believe in true passive income because you do put some work in order for you to then go to sleep and then make the money. So you would have put in some kind of work. So I do not believe that there is a thing as true passive income. But then again, I'm not a financial advisor, so there might be, and I just don't know about it yet, but I'm still looking into it. I was now being more intentional about making templates and putting them on the site, right? And it was going good, but mind you, I did not have Wi-Fi at home for the first how many months? For the first 3 months from let's just say December to March. From December, January and February, I did not have Wi-Fi, so it was quite difficult for me to be, intentional about putting templates. Econet, right? So I was not exactly doing the best that I could have possibly done for the first 3 months, but I was still doing my best when I did get an internet connection or I had data to spare, or if I had a client and they would pay me and I would take some of that money to then make their graphics and send them to them and email to them. The remainder of that data I would use to make templates until data yangu better. And trust me, yay better. Beginning of March 2 to be more specific. March 2 we got Wi-Fi. God came through after, if you know me, you know my struggle and what I went through with Wi-Fi for about a while. So we got Wi-Fi and that was like, hallelujah, thank you Jesus. I did not take that for granted. I was so grateful for that, so much so that as soon as it came, I started working hard, started putting more templates out there, and lo and behold, I made around $35 in sales in March, right? Somewhere there, right? And of course, even though I did work hard, I was putting more or less an hour and a half to make a template, to make about a couple of templates a day, right? Like ranging on my creativity, what kind of design I want to make, it varies. But even after that, till this day, I'm still making money off the templates I made Kudara, like last year, and even now I'm making templates that I made last month and the months before, right? So I consider it passive because at the end of the year, I'm still going to be making money off of something I made last week. With that story said, and with the screenshot put there, I do want to explain that I am giving you guys this information simply because I do not want to be the person that hides information. If something is working for me, I would like to share it and not just hide. Of course, I might not share everything, maybe by omission or simply because I'm just not ready to share it, right? It's just not the appropriate time, but that's what I want to do, because when I did start out as a graphic designer, it was very hard for me to talk to other graphic designers and ask them, what are you guys doing? Hi, help. But of course, there is such a thing as YouTube University, and that's why I really do enjoy making videos for you guys. So yeah, it's just something for you guys to know. So now, the final part of the video is going to be the pros and cons. Editing Anna, go for it. Okay, so pros, cons again, right? So pro is that the software is very easy to use. If you're a new graphic designer, I would highly suggest this, but do not get complacent and stay here. We need to move. We need to go. There are better softwares out here in the streets. The second thing is it's free to sign up. So the third thing is it's passive income. It's somewhat passive income. It is not true income. You do have to put in some work. And the fourth thing is, as long as you have internet connection, a phone, or even a laptop, better a laptop because you want to really see things. That's all you really need. And Pinterest is your friend if you are feeling uninspired. Just go on Pinterest. It's a vibe. The cons, of course, are PayPal. I really struggled with PayPal. I have a Stewart Bank Visa card and it did link to my PayPal account, but when it was time to then transact my money to my PayPal account for it to like go into my card, for some reason it refused, and that kind of sucks because if you miss that like day of getting paid, you have to wait till next month. You have to wait till next month, and that's not what you want. You don't want to wait. I have to wait because, like I showed you, I got paid and now I have 50 something dollars. Also, something I didn't mention is that there is such a thing called premium purchases. Premium purchases is basically people who have subscriptions to the website, so that way they're able to kind of buy your template in advance, and then you get a certain percentage of that money, but they never tell you. They just add it at the end of the month or the beginning of the month. So yes, PayPal is the only form of payment. So if you're in Zimbabwe and your PayPal account is just not vibing, it's not working. If it's not working, then you're gonna have to figure it out. You're gonna have to either find a family member, an individual with a PayPal account, or a friend, and then make an arrangement for the money to be transferred through Western Union. That's literally the only downside. Another downside maybe would be it takes time, but this is true for almost all sources of passive income. As you see Quick Scheme, as you see Mangwana, as you see last week, it's not going to work like that. Again, I did tell you that it took me about 11 months for me to make like $60-70, and then after that it took me about 4 months for me to make $60. So maybe once a week you might want to consider making anything between 5 to 10 templates a week, and just be steady with that. Thank you guys for watching, and please make sure you like and subscribe. Money is not the most important thing. There are more important things in life, such as family time, quality time with friends, and just eating chocolate cake. Make sure that you take care of yourself in that aspect. Okay, bye guys. So before I go, my best friend asked me to answer this question on the YouTube channel, and when I saw the question, I was like, babe, hi, I'm still staying under my mother's roof, so how you manage with the current economic climate? First of all, I am a dependent. I am still staying under my mother's roof. Another thing is I am learning that I do not have to keep up with the Joneses. Personally, if I can do what I want to do, I will do it. If I can afford it, I will do it. If I can't, I don't. I do not put that pressure on myself anymore. I do have a little bit of that pressure still. I'm not even going to lie. There's some things I'm like, I simply just cannot miss. I want to go. But it is purely for my own enjoyment that I will force myself to spend money on those things. And I am a strong and firm believer of making with what you have, and that is also what has inspired me to make this YouTube channel. That does not mean that you make $1 million in a day, but isn't it better to make $5 a day than sleeping in bed? But to my best friend, honey, look, I don't know what you're talking about. andisikuziva zvakutaura. If you think I'm managing, what have I actually managed? My bedroom, dinner, the dishes, honey. But I hope I answered your question that look, you have to learn to make with what you have and just go for it. I'm certain